Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Overgrown and a traffic hazard for drivers.
This is the highest that it's ever been.
Tall grass has neighbors living near one of Metro Detroit's busiest exits along I-75 concerned for their safety.
If the people can't see us coming, it's kind of dangerous.
But we want to begin with some breaking news just in from Livingston County, where multiple police agencies are investigating a possible murder-suicide in Brighton. Police are still on the scene at this hour, but we're learning it involves a mother and young daughter believed to be elementary school age. The two were discovered inside their apartment when the girl's father requested a welfare check after a missed custody exchange. Police believe the two may have been dead for days before today's discovery. We expect to learn more first thing tomorrow morning.
All right, also developing at this hour, new information in the high-speed police chase that went through southwest Detroit and ended with police opening fire, killing a man. The chase went down I-75 for several miles. It ended with the driver trying to run over an officer to get away.
Priya Mann joins us live with new information on the two men who were inside that SUV. Priya?
Kimberly Devin, the driver was a 29-year-old man. He was shot twice and is in temporary serious condition. The passenger was a 41-year-old man. He was shot as well and later died from his injuries. Now, at this time, it's not clear which of the men were being investigated for a shooting that happened last week. But what is clear from Sky 4 cameras, this chase came to a dramatic end. The 29-year-old driver who tried hitting cops with his SUV was shot in the arm and elbow before being cuffed and taken into custody. The 41-year-old man sitting next to him was shot and died from his injuries.
This is a suspect in a shooting. Just occurred 3 days ago. Still southbound Junction.
The pair were under surveillance by Detroit police. The second they turned on their sirens, the men took off.
We seen the SUV flying down Livernois and police cars chasing after them.
Like 4 of them.
Yeah, 4 of them.
State police joined the chase when the pair got onto 75. At times only going 40 miles an hour on the freeway. Minutes into the chase, police were concerned they may be hiding a weapon.
Side back off, man. They've been just sitting around the driver's seat. Hang back, hang back.
With police on their heels and nowhere to go, the driver got off 75 at Springwells, narrowly avoiding people pulled over changing a tire. At times they were going the wrong way, even driving on the sidewalk. State police performed 3 pit maneuvers trying to get the driver to stop.
It was scary for me because you don't know what's happening.
As officers surrounded the driver, they didn't know if he was armed, but it was clear he was going to use the SUV as a weapon.
And if you see down that wall, there's a long cement wall. It looked like the officer felt like he was going to be pinned in between the wall.
Fearing for their lives, 3 Detroit cops and a trooper opened fire, hitting both men in the SUV.
It was scary. I've never seen something like this before.
Now, this time it's not clear whether police ever found a gun inside of that vehicle, but we do know those officers are on paid administrative leave. This officer-involved shooting will now be a joint investigation by both state police and Detroit police. Reporting live from DPD headquarters, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right, Priya. Now to a growing concern for drivers, and I mean a real growing concern along a stretch of I-75. The problem is the weeds and the grass are taller than some of the cars at the Warren Avenue exit in Detroit. Jermont Terry is live along East Warren and 75 with more on this. Jermont.
Yeah, Devin, the solution is simple. The grass in this median, it needs to get cut, but you can see over my shoulder tonight, it is still high, leaving some drivers to say, if this isn't cut soon, it could lead to a bad accident. I-75 in East Warren in Detroit stays busy. But if you ride down the service drive, there's something in your way.
I don't remember ever seeing it this bad.
Shakita Ward understands we had rainy days the past couple of weeks, yet she and others still can't understand why the grass is growing out of control along the freeway.
I don't think I've seen them cut it this season.
As the grass grows, it becomes a problem for drivers.
It's kind of hard to see if any cars are coming.
Most people in SUVs can see over the high grass, but if you're in a sedan, it's a different story.
It's kind of at my window when I come up off the freeway.
The unkept meadow is right where those on the service drive merge with drivers getting off of I-75.
This is serious.
And many claim they can't see what's coming until they're side by side.
Normally, I see a lot of people slow up to look and see if a car is coming, and you really can't see that with that tall grass.
MDOT says they're behind on mowing everywhere due to the heavy rain we saw in May, but says this section and other areas are on the to-do list.
You should be able to see the freeway clearly.
There's been no reports of accidents related to the tall grass, but drivers know with each passing day, it will only get taller and block their view even more.
Cut our grass, please, so that we can see coming off the freeway.
And again, this is an ongoing, growing problem. So until all the grass along the interstate here along Warren and I-75 and other areas are cut, drivers should use extreme caution. Reporting live tonight, Jermont Terry, Local 4.
Okay, Jermont. 2 Detroit police sergeants are facing charges in a Greektown parking lot altercation that happened last year. The 2 officers allegedly got into an argument with a 26-year-old Detroit man. During the argument, 1 officer allegedly hit the man repeatedly over the head. Another officer is accused of tasing the man twice while on the ground. Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy says the entire incident was caught on video. The 2 officers are due back in court next week. The Detroit man arrested last week in connection with the disappearance of a 5-year-old boy will not face charges. Devell Stevenson was taken into custody Friday, accused of taking Marcus Pruitt from his West Side home. The boy was later found safe 12 hours after going missing. Stevenson was released from custody this afternoon. Investigators say the case is now closed.
Tonight, the state-owned mobile devices of former Governor Rick Snyder are in the hands of investigators. We've learned they were seized as part of the criminal investigation of Flint's lead-contaminated water and the deadly outbreak of Legionnaire's disease. The content from Snyder's cell phone, his iPad, and his computer hard drive are all getting a closer look. And in fact, the state devices of 65 other current and former officials were also seized.
Tonight, Detroit police mourning the loss of an off-duty officer who was shot and killed at her home in Garden City late Sunday night. Sergeant Elaine Williams served on the force for 14 years and was a mother to 2 young boys. Police Chief James Craig is calling the loss a tragedy and says it hits hard with the community and fellow officers.
She certainly is a tremendous loss, but her legacy certainly will live on. She touched so many people. I guess the best way to describe her is she would be someone that when she walked into a room, the room would light up.
Williams was one of 2 people shot at the home. Police are calling the incident a domestic situation. So far, no arrests have been made.
Tonight, there is a new Jeopardy champion.
I know, I can't believe
That's
it.
news, isn't it?
It's the first time we've said that in 33 shows here. James Holzhauer, his incredible run came to an end in Final Jeopardy.
Emma, it's up to you. If you came up with the correct response, you're going to be the new Jeopardy champion. Did you? You did. What did you wager? Oh, gosh, $20,000. What a payday. $46,801.
You could hear, like, Alex kind of lost his composure a little bit there. Oh, gosh. Holzhauer had the right answer, but even if he'd wagered everything, he would have come up $1 short.
$1 was the difference after this long, long run.
He seemed to kind of be off a little bit to me the whole show, but, you know, I don't know.
He was pretty cool about
He was. He came over and gave her a
his
hug.
joke on Twitter about shouldn't have invited Drake.
That was too much. He made a good sport about it. All right, still to come. A romantic dinner turns into a close call with an alligator.
He annihilated an entire block of cheese, gobbled it down, lickety-split. The salami didn't stand a chance.
The unusual technique this couple used to scare away the gator before anyone got hurt coming up.
Masked vandals armed with hammers and pickaxes. Why police say they targeted this specific building, causing thousands of dollars in damages. Hi, Ben.
Kim, we've got another unseasonably cool start tomorrow. 40s to get out the door, but we will be seeing warmer numbers in the afternoon. See how long that lasts coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Ben, but first, she's an award-winning artist from Metro Detroit.
I couldn't get a job like in college. What can I do? The only thing I knew how to do was sell art.
Well, she turned a hobby into a career, selling her work all over the world, and that's next.